Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we have some new products from Fenty and I'm so excited about them because they're like two of my favorite products. I love brow products and I love tinted lip balms. You guys already know tinted lip balms are my favorite thing ever. I'm going to be talking about them. I got these sent to me and I opened them like right away. So I actually have tried these products already, so I can give you guys like my thoughts on them. This isn't like a first impressions. We're going to be talking about the new Fenty Beauty, what is this called? The Brow MVP Sculpting wax pencil and styler. This is retailing for $20 and both of these products are launching on August 13th, which is on Thursday. It says that the Brow MVP wax has a built-in brush to help you easily shape your brows in any style, from fluffy and feathered to groom and everything in between. These are going to be on fentybeauty.com, Sephora, Harvey, Nichols, Boots, and Sephora and JCPenney's. So we have, I'll put a close-up on the screen because it's kind of hard to see like what this is, but this is what the brow pencil or brow styler wax thing looks like. It has a wax on one side and a like silicone spoolie on the other, so it is in that same little shape as their regular Brow MVP brow pencil. It has like the little, like the brow pencil has a, what is that called, like a brush, like a little literal brush, and this one is like a silicone stiff kind of like spoolie kind of thing. So that is that. And then we also have 3 new Pro Kiss'r Luscious Lip Balms, and these are in like tinted shades. I do have the regular like lip balm that they have and I actually really do like it. I do use it a lot. I saw that they were coming out with like tinted shades. I was so excited. These ones are retailing for $18 and it says that Kiss'r Lip Balm crew just got a little bit bigger. 3 brand new shades joining the OG Pro Kiss'r Balm in the same shea butter formula. So we have the original, which I already have, and I don't know where it's at exactly at this moment, but it's just like a clear lip balm. And then we have Pinch Me, Latte Lips, and Cocoa Drizzle. I think I'm also, since this is kind of like a quicker video, there's just like a couple products. I do like a really quick makeup look. I'll kind of just like speed through it, but I am going to be using, I think, all Fenty products besides like maybe one product. But I will leave everything that I'm using down below with the brows. So the way I used this the first time, I was trying to see if they like posted a video or anything of like how they use this, because I've never really used a brow wax before. I will say that the little like spoolie brush thing on the other end is so unique. It's like a silicone thing and I love this brush to like brush up my brows. It's so nice, and you guys know I love like that feathery bushy brow, and that gives it to you like perfectly. Let other brands have like a brow wax kind of thing in a pencil like this, but I've never tried it. So what I did is I just went in with the wax first to kind of like give me like a brow laminated look, and when I used it, oh my god, my brows looked so good. So what I did is I just went in with the wax first, and then when I saw like sparser areas, I just kind of filled it in with their pencil. I'm using this, they sent over the shade medium brown. I do have a video on their brow pencil when it first came out. I don't remember what shade I used, but I'll leave that in a little eye thing if you guys are interested. Actually, let me apply some moisturizer first. I'm gonna use my Fenty Skin Hydrovisor because my skin is dry. So let me just apply this really quick. I'm gonna brush my brows up with the little spoolie, and like I said, I really love this spoolie because it's just like really like just makes your, it gets like every single hair, you know. Like I said, I've never really used a brow wax like this, so I don't know exactly if you're supposed to go in with like this first or if you're supposed to go in with like the brow pencil first and then like kind of use it as like a brow gel. But when I see people do like soap brows and stuff, I see them do the soap and stuff and like wax first. So I'm taking the wax side. A little bit goes a long way. You don't need a lot. I feel like I used a lot the first time I used it, so I'm just gonna kind of brush them or lay them flat with this wax and just kind of work that wax into my brow, and then just brush that through and brush my hairs up. And like I said, I think I used too much the first time, so I'm trying not to use a lot. So I just kind of do that. This brow wax does stay waxy. It's not like a brow gel, you know, like where it sets and just kind of becomes stiff. That was something I needed to get used to because I'm so used to my Benefit brow setter, which like is literally like hairspray for your brows. This one does stay waxy, so I just want you to keep that in mind. Anything like really noticeable, unless you like touch your brows, that's about it. But honestly, I didn't really like feel it through the day. So like I said, I just like take the brow wax and kind of just like move it like this through the brows, and then I just kind of go over it one more time and then brush through them and make them stick pretty like up. I like them to look really feathery. It just makes them look so like textured and fluffy, which I love because my brows look awful when they don't have like pencil through them. I do have a lot of sparse areas, so I'm gonna go in with the Brow MVP. This is in the shade medium brown, and I'm just gonna go in between the areas where I still need some like color and like where they're sparse. So I'm just looking at my mirror to see like where I need to add some product. I'm gonna go for more of like a lighter brow today. I definitely need some filling in like in this area. I do find that I was scared that like the pencil or the product wouldn't like go through my brows because of the wax, but I don't find that to be the case here. Like it still applies the pencil fine. So I'm just going in between like that. I feel like my brows are gonna look real feathery today. I have really bushy brows, but I like that. I like that look, so. And I'm just filling in a little bit in the front, and again, filling in some sparse areas, but I do like to see some skin through my brows because I like that feathery look. Go back again with that spoolie on the other end of the brow wax to kind of just push everything up. Got that for right now. On this one, let me fill in this one. This one's my bad brow, so let me see. I need to fill in. I feel like when you do the wax first and you kind of just like have them pushed up and stuff like this, you can really see where you need to fill in. And I feel like it really helps the more like natural, feathery, bushy brow, because sometimes when I want to do that, I kind of overfill my brow sometimes, and I don't want that look. So I feel like when you have them kind of brushed up with wax already, you just kind of fill in the areas that you can see like where you need to fill in, you know. Okay, I want to show you guys like what my brows look now, like once I kind of just like filled in any sparse areas. And I always clean up my brows with concealer, even when if I'm doing like a more natural look, which I'm going to probably do today, like a more everyday Fenty face natural look, you know, like a little bit of concealer and just cleaning them up. You can even just clean up your brows like with nothing in them, and I swear it just makes them look just so nice. It just looks so much nicer. So like I said, I'm just taking like a little bit. This is the brush that I always use to clean up my brows with. It's the Alamad like little flat brush. Now that I have my brows done, I'm gonna do like a really quick Fenty face. So I'm gonna be using, I think, all Fenty products. I'm gonna be using the hydrating foundation, but I'm gonna use like a really light layer of it to make it like as sheer as possible. I also might put like a little bit of like some primer in it. This is the only thing I'm using that's not Fenty. It's the ColourPop hydrating primer. I'm gonna put like a little bit of this in the foundation to kind of make it like a tinted moisturizer. Fenty, if you guys want to come out with a tinted moisturizer, I would love that. But for now, I'm just gonna like mix that a little bit. To show you how I'm making like kind of like a tinted moisturizer-ish thing. I took 2 pumps of the foundation, and I'm just taking like 1 pump of the ColourPop primer. And that's kind of how I make tinted moisturizer. I'm gonna like speed through this because it's pretty simple, but like I said, I will leave everything that I'm using down below, but it's pretty much all Fenty products. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of skim through this.
Every time we say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Giving a warning, I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you
I just put on my Fenty face. By the way, I feel like I never talk about the mascara, but I use the Fenty mascara on an everyday basis. Well, whenever I wear makeup on an everyday basis, and I love this mascara. It does take some time to get used to the brush, and also I felt like when I first used it I didn't like it, but like once, you know, when you open a mascara and you kind of let it dry out for like a week, that was like, after that it was like perfect. So I love that mascara. Let me show you guys the 3 new Pro Kiss'r Lip Balms. This one is Kiss Me. This one, or no, not Kiss Me, Pinch Me. This one's like a pinky neutral, and I'll show some swatches of all 3 of them. Here's this one. They do have some pigment to them. They're not like super like extremely sheer. Like I know in my last ColourPop video, I swatched the Luxe lip oils and they like legit looked all clear, and I was like, these swatches are pointless. So like these actually do have pigment, but they're still sheer, and they're in a more lip balmy formula too, which is nice. So this one is Pinch Me. I love this one. And the first day that I tried these, this is the one that I wore. This one's definitely more like pinky, but it's so nice. I love this color, and again, like this is perfect for like every day. And let me show you Latte Lips, which I can't decide if I like Pinch Me or Latte Lips more. This one is more like a nude one. Here's the swatch of it next to that one. Definitely more like the brownier side. I love this one too though. It's not super pink and it's not super brown. I feel like it's like the perfect shade. One is Latte Lips. Now the only one I haven't worn yet is Cocoa Drizzle, so we'll see how that one looks. You guys know I have sensitive lips and I usually can't use lip balms. This one is not a problem, so if you also have sensitive lips, I have the most sensitive lips on the planet, so I think you should be okay. And this one is Cocoa Drizzle. This one is definitely the darkest one out of all 3, and it's more like a chocolatey cocoa color. It's very nice. I like brown colors like this. I don't know if it's gonna go. Let's see how it looks. Okay, I like it. I don't know if I would wear this like on an everyday basis, but I do like it. Ooh, okay, you know what? I actually like this one a lot. I didn't think I was gonna like this one that much. Like I was intrigued to try it because it definitely looks more like definitely brown, and a more neutral brown. It's not super warm and it's not super cool. It's kind of neutral brown. I really like it, like a lot. I kind of want to keep this one on for today. I don't know, let me dust off the powder on my face. You know what? Yeah, I really like it. I feel like it goes with my top right now too, because it's like, it almost kind of looks like a pinky brown on my lips at least. I like all of them. I'm definitely going to use all 3 of them all the time. So let me give you guys my thoughts on both products. So the brow wax, you guys can see my brows look nice. The only thing I will say about this is I feel like because I'm so used to my 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, where that like literally keeps my brows standing up straight like hairspray all day long, I feel like this one does not keep my like hairs straight up like that one does, but it still gives that feathery natural look that I like. Love the spoolie on this. And yeah, I think the first time I used way too much, because this one I don't really like, it doesn't feel super waxy like it did the first day that I used it. I think I just wasn't used to like the product. So I would say if you're gonna use this, like use it, you don't need too much. You might kind of go like overboard the first time like I did. I didn't use as much as I did the first time, and I feel like I liked it. I like the way it looks a lot more now. I feel like the first time I used it, it definitely gave like that waxy look. It didn't like leave like a waxy cast or anything, but it definitely looked like I had some wax in my brows, whereas this one, they look so natural and feathery. I love the way that they look. Love this. I think it's definitely worth the price. 20 bucks, I don't think it's that bad. Even though it is like just a wax, I still like it. I am somebody that doesn't really mind spending on brow products because brows are like one of my favorite things when it comes to my makeup. I love my brows. So I absolutely love this spoolie so much. Like I'm gonna use this all the time, even if I don't use the wax. I'm gonna use it because I love the way it brushes through my brows. It really does help with that feathery effect because it's like a stiff silicone brush, so like it just gets every single hair. Not everything's kind of just like in one thing. A lot of times when it comes to like waxes and stuff, they're like in a separate pot and you need like a separate like spoolie and stuff for it, and I like that it's just all one product and you can just do that really quickly. I'm sure you guys know my thoughts on the lip balms. I love them. I love all 3 colors of them, and I think all 3 of them will look good on a range of different skin tones. I love that they did more natural colors too. These I can use every single day. Like, I love them. I love the formula of them. I did find that it did last pretty long. I wore it the other day and it didn't really even fade until like I ate. So and again, like, these aren't super long lasting. They're just a tinted lip balm basically. I can't recommend one color specifically because obviously it's going to look different on everyone, and you know, everyone has their very specific favorite tones, you know, but I love all 3 lip colors. I did not think I was going to like the darkest one this much, but I love it. I think it honestly might be my favorite. It's like I said, these launch on August 13th on the Fenty Beauty website and on Sephora and all of the other retailers that I mentioned earlier. I will leave everything in the description box down below: info, pricing, links, all that good stuff. Leave a comment down below if you guys are going to pick any of these products up. I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts. So anyways, I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you guys did like this video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.